Hello guys, welcome to Honeypie's studio. In today's video, we're going to be talking about market structure, how to mark out our market structure. Two things we are going to be putting into consideration. One, a low is not confirmed if an inducement is not taken. A high is not confirmed if there is no real break of structure. Emphasis on the real break of structure. Now, the reason why there are emphasis on the real break of structure is because there's a lot of traders who are going to come in. At this point, they say here is a break of structure, here is a break of structure, here is a break of structure, and all they are going to map out everything as a break of structure without knowing fully well that they are all not proper or real what break of structure. So in today's video, we are going to be looking at the nitty-gritties of having a proper break of structure and not falling into a wrong break of structure, entering into wrong positions. First things first, let's take a look at this graph over here. First thing you need to put in mind first while trying to mark out a break of structure or mark out a market structure is to identify the trend. It's obviously written over here with what you can see that the trend is a downward, a downtrend. So it's a no-brainer that this is a downtrend. You don't need a soothsayer to tell you that this is a downtrend, to tell you that the market is trending what? Downward. Now, first thing first is to identify our break of structure, real break of structure, and those that are not proper or real break of structure. At this point here, from here to this point here, a lot of traders are going to be identifying it as a what? As a break of structure. Now, is this break of structure truly a break of structure? The answer is what? The answer is no. Reasons B is because a low is not confirmed if the inducement is not taken, and what a high is not confirmed if there are no proper break of structure. So at this point over here, we found out that there is no inducement that this high took before this break of structure. So automatically, this is not a what? A real break of structure. Now let's move over to the other line over here. From here to this point, okay, we're going to be looking at it. Is this a real break of structure? The answer is still what? Is still no, because an inducement is not taken. So this low over here is obviously not what? Confirmed. Because if an inducement is taken from this point, this is the last or the last pullback that what? Before the market did what? Rally down, wasn't taken over here. So if there was a point whereby the Y price was rallying up, okay? Y price was rallying up this way from this zone over here. Price did this and took this and did what? And broke here. Yes, at that point, that is when we're going to take here as a what? As a break of what? A break of structure. But the reverse here is what? Is the case. So at this point here, we're going to say that this zone over here is this break of structure over here is not a real break of structure because the inducement wasn't taken out. So now we move over to the next break of structure over here. From this point to this point, is this a break of structure? The answer is what? The answer is yes. Why is this going to be confirmed as a break of structure? Because the immediate pullback before this break of structure was what was taken out over here. So that is why we then confirm this as an what? As an inducement, and at this point a proper what? A proper break of structure. Okay, now let's move over to the other side now. Now, like it's being said, a high is not confirmed if there are no real break of structure. You can notice that all this while we have not been able to define a particular high, okay, at this point because there was no real break of structure. But now we now have a real break of structure, and because of an inducement was taken out. So at this point over here, we are going to say this high is what? Is confirmed. Okay? This high is confirmed. And at this point here, this low is also confirmed. This low is confirmed and this low is also confirmed. Why is this low confirmed? Because an inducement has been what? Has been taken. Look at it. A low is not confirmed if an inducement is not taken. Now, this low is then confirmed because this inducement is taken. Now, this low at this point wasn't confirmed. Okay, this low at this point wasn't confirmed. Okay, here because no inducement was what was taken out over there. But this low here is confirmed, okay, because an inducement was what was taken out. Same thing applies to the rest. Now let's take a look at this, okay, over here, and let's see if this is a proper what, a proper break of structure, and if this low is confirmed. Okay, now this point here is what, a proper what, a proper low and a break of structure, because an inducement over here has been what, has been taken. This is an inducement here. So like it's being said over here, a high is not confirmed if there are no real break of structure. That is, this high won't be confirmed if this is not a real break of structure. And what then determines a real break of what, a real break of structure? Until what, a low, until an inducement is what, it's taken. So here now, this particular point is a proper what, is a confirmed low because the inducement has been taken, and this is a confirmed what, high, because it then broke structure because of an inducement, making it a real break of structure. Do not get it wrong. If you are getting confused, you can go back, listening to the video over and over again. Now, that being said, let's move on onto the video. Now, we then have our inducement over here making the low, or this particular low, a confirmed break of what? Break of structure. We move straight over to this next zone over here, the next break of what? Break of structure here. Now, is this now a confirmed break of structure? No, because an inducement hasn't been taken out. Like, an inducement is usually the immediate pullback before any supposed break of structure. And at this point over here, this is where the what? The immediate pullback is, and price did not what? Price did not what? Take it out. Now, there will be a lot of traders who are going to assume that, oh, they got into the trade over here, and they are supposed assuming that this is a proper zone for them to take, and they might be in profit, keep on riding this trade. Now, at the point whereby price then eventually comes back to do its thing at this point over here, you will find out that price will then sweep away them, because at this point stop loss will just be pretty much a bit above here, okay, while trading. So you then find out that price has, swept and swept everything off here. So now let's move on, confirming if this is a break of what, a break of structure. Hell what? Hell no, this is not a break of structure. Okay, and this low, this high over here, remember, is confirmed because we have what, a proper break of structure. Okay, the high is confirmed because we have a proper what, break of structure. Now this high is not confirmed because this break of structure is not a real break of structure. This high also is not confirmed because this break of structure is not a real break of structure. And why are they both not real break of structure? Because they didn't take what? An inducement, which is, this is the inducement. And at this end here, why this is not confirmed? Because this then turns to be the inducement of this, not also confirmed. Okay, now we are going to be looking at this particular last structure over here, if this is a proper break of structure. And yes, this is a proper break of structure because price took what, the immediate what, pullback before what, the supposed break of structure. So at this point, this is a proper break of structure, and this is an induced what, an inducement, and this point here is a proper what, break of structure. So once this is a proper break of structure, you can then see that price will keep what, falling down, and our what, our high is confirmed because we have a proper break of structure, and our low is confirmed because we have an inducement which is being taken out. So this is pretty much the simple and easiest form on how to do what? Identify what? A proper break of structure, and how to mark out your market what? Market structure. So we're going to be diving straight into the chart for us to then see how it plays out and how we can tackle the market right on the chart. Now, let's take this as an example now. We're looking at this side from over here. Let's say this is going to be a break of structure. Let's assume this is a break of structure over here now. Now, is this a real break of structure? Yes, this is going to be a real break of structure because price took the what? The initial what? Pull back before it went what? It went down. Okay, so this is going to be called what? Our what? Our induced what? Our inducement over here, and here is going to be tagged our what? Real break of what? Structure. Now, moving down over again, let's come over here. Now, price pushed down and did what? And dropped over here. Is this a real break of structure? Hell no. Why is this not a real break of structure? Because price did not take the previous pullback, which is this one. This also can be seen as a pullback, but yeah, there's a lot of things we need to look at into it. Okay, so price did not what? Price did not come to this zone over here to take out this pullback. If price that came like gotten up to this point, swept it and dropped at this point, and yes, we are going to tag here as what? As a what? As a real break of what? A break of structure. So moving on. Now over here, we're moving up to onto this other side over here. We push it this way. Is this a real break of structure? Yes. Why is this a real break of structure? Because price took what? An inducement over here before it did what? Before it broke down. So, in a nutshell, what this is trying to say now that this high is confirmed over here. Okay, this high over here is confirmed over here because this break of structure is a real break of structure because of an inducement over here. Okay, and now is this low confirmed as a what? As a proper low over here? Yes, it's confirmed because this movement eventually came and took what? An inducement. So just like it's being said, a what? A low is not confirmed if an inducement is not what? Is not taken. So here is an inducement. So it is what? It is then what? Confirmed. Now, is this low over here confirmed? Yes, it is confirmed because what? An inducement eventually did what? Eventually got what? Taken along the way. Okay. Now, is this high confirmed? Yes, a high is confirmed when we have a proper what? Break of structure. And a proper break of structure is confirmed because of an what? An induced what? An induced what? An inducement which was taken at this point. Just as we can rightly see it over here, a low is not confirmed if an inducement is not what? Is not taken. So this low won't be confirmed here if this inducement eventually wasn't what? Taken out. Now, a high is not confirmed if there are no real what? Break of structure. This high over here won't be confirmed, okay, if this break of structure is not a real one. So what makes this a real break of structure? Because it eventually took an inducement over here. Now this high also at this point over here is confirmed because this eventually is what? A real what? Break of structure. Okay, now let's move down over to this particular point over here. Let's move this above. Now let's take this into consideration over here. From this point to this what? To this point. This is what? A what? A break of structure. Why is this a break of structure? Because a pullback over here, which is then an induced what? An inducement was taken before a proper what? This particular zone over here was broken. So this high is confirmed, just like we said, this high is confirmed because we have a real what? A real break of structure over here. Okay, just follow me. Like, you get what I mean. Now, this high then is then confirmed over here because we have a real break of structure, and this low is confirmed over here because the low took out what? This low over here. They took out what? An inducement. Now, is this low confirmed? This is another one we're going to be looking at here. This, we have another break of what? Another break of structure over here, right? Now, is this a real break of structure? No. Why is this not a real break of structure? Because price did not take an inducement, and this is the last pullback before what? That zone. So over here, this is what happened. So price did not take out this zone over here. So this is not what? A real what? Break of structure. Okay, and this high is not confirmed because this break of structure is not a real break of structure. So instead of what is it called, instead of price moving from this point here to this point as the next high, and we are expecting price to move from here to here as the next what? As the next high, it's not going to move that way because this high did not take out what? An inducement. So this proper break of structure is not a real break of structure. So this zone still remains what? This zone still remains the what? The valid high. So at this point, you'll be expecting that, okay, if price eventually comes to this zone, we are expecting to do what? To sell in anticipation that price is going to take out this extreme what? Extreme liquidity over here. So that is how what? Market structure works. Put this into consideration, marking out your market structure. A low is not confirmed if what? An inducement is not taken. A high is not confirmed if there are no real break of structure. The reverse is the case for an uptrending market. Okay, guys, this is Honeypie Studio. Don't forget to like this video, hit the what? The notification bell, and also ask your questions under the comment section if there's something you still don't understand, and we're going to give you an answer right there in the comment section. At the same time, you can request for a video you want us to make for you. Thank you and welcome to the 1%.